They eat a bunch overnight. Yeah. They eat
army worms, and they are like devastating for alfalfa.
This is only my third time ever.
This looks good. Welcome to my crazy life as a first-generation female farmer. The Chronicles of Kayla. Rain day. Good Lord's clapping today. Good morning. I'm not turning my fan off. And yes, there's new lights. We are getting ready to go to the field. We have some kind of devastating situations going on. It's not exactly ideal. So we're gonna go show you what that's all about. But first I need some protein as we walk out the door. How's your beans looking? You showed the people your beans?
I don't know if I don't think there's a lot of them. I don't know. Maybe they got some growing still there. There's pods clear up here. Like there.
Yep. This isn't exactly our forte. But they look pretty. Do you think it's gonna rain today, or are we past it all?
No, it's gonna rain at some point. I think it's gonna be tomorrow morning.
Do you want to tell them what we're up to today?
We're going to show you all army worms in our alfalfa. Don't see these. I bet they're out there too.
Not exactly ideal, huh? So, recap. We dealt with weevils this spring on first cut. Pretty much lost our whole first cut. Now, we're getting ready for what? Third cut? Fourth cut? Fourth cut. And we're dealing with army worms, and they are like devastating for alfalfa.
This is only my third time ever having them, so.
In 17 years?
Yeah.
Which isn't bad.
Twice it was in this field though.
Yeah. And we just planted this field in 2019. I had a memory when we had beans down here. Do you remember? Because we planted, we did wheat, took the wheat off, and then you put beans in. And that fall we put in alfalfa. Mm-hmm. Are you sure?
Yep. We did beans, then we did teff.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about the teff. Oh God. What you showed me yesterday. Okay, guys.
It's way out there now. Like
they're
you could
all
see
the way out there.
The green wasn't that far. It was just down there. They eat a bunch overnight. They
were hungry little things.
See them on them stems?
They're just loaded. And that's what they do. They just eat, and they eat, and they eat, and they just take out your whole field. When Jason came down here yesterday, what was it, half the field? Not even half the field last night?
Just last night, like 7 o'clock.
Yeah.
It was just basically that circle down there. But where I took that video, I was like right out there. And then now they've
ate the whole field.
been here. You can see them on the ground. Just look at them walk when you walk. Look right there. See them? They're everywhere. I mean,
Yep.
but you can just see them. Like, look out! Look at right there. Look at them all on them stems. See all the black?
I can see them. I don't know if they can see them as well.
I feel crunching them when I walk.
They're all the black parts that are on the stems. Like this one's got 3 right here on this plant. Probably the most devastating thing that as a hay farmer, besides drought. You can just see, this is like what's left, the stem. There's no leaf, it's just stem. I mean, just look at them on the ground. All these black things right there. See them all through here. Do you think you'll be able to cut it again after September? Like we were going to try to cut it before we went to Farm Progress.
We got nutrient coming to spray, so.
Hopefully they'll be here soon. They're not at the new farm, are they?
No. I went over there last night. There's nothing over there. I was told that it's because of all the trees down here. They hatch in trees and then they come down. But if you have them up on higher ground usually, but they're still up there. But there's trees around up there.
Mm-hmm.
But there's not trees at Chris's farm, so I don't know. Or there is trees at Chris's farm and it's not.
But maybe it's because
it's not over there, so.
We just did that. I don't know. It's just kind of heartbreaking.
They eat though, don't they?
Yeah. I mean, you've seen the video from last night with Jason.
Thick down there in that green.
Yeah.
Because they're not hardly here anymore.
Yeah, they're moving out.
Yep.
Will you have to?
On the ground. Yeah, that's the thing. They're on the ground now.
Will you have to come in and like cut your stems off?
I'll just probably leave it.
Do you want to talk about how alfalfa regrows? But you're gonna have to come back over here so they can hear you.
I think I'm hoping it just come back like it did with the weevil.
Yeah.
And not even have to do anything. I just probably let it just go. The top fields, they'll be okay. They're on there, but if we can get it sprayed today before it rains.
What's down south?
Bermuda and orchard grass.
Because they're on the grass even.
The southerners have more of a problem than we do. But I don't know.
They're just loaded everywhere.
Need a bunch of birds. Eat them.
The birds are on your cows eating your flies.
I can just feel them
crunchy.
My feet.
Yeah. showed you the crappy stuff. Go look at the good stuff.
Yeah, that way it gets us in a better mood.
I hope so, because this is pretty depressing. What are you gonna do today if it rains? Keep hitting the people on the window. It looks healthier. Looks a lot better than the first cut did. So they did spray it. That's why the grass is kind of green or green. They're like yellow in there. We'll get out and look at it better. Do you know what all they did to it? Do you know what all they did to it?
Grass killer, I don't know that. And then they did headline fungicide, and they put some kind of growth inhibitor in it, so for roots or something.
Something.
Yeah, something. I'm not sure what all they put in exactly though.
All right, well, let's go look at it. You know, for us drilling this at 2 a.m., we didn't do too bad of a job. This looks good. So you want to explain like alfalfa in general? Like how when you mow it, it comes back. Like it doesn't make a new plant, like.
So it's still going through the crown develop stage, I guess you'd say. So, like each one of these is gonna put on a crown.
So it's its own plant.
They're starting now, actually. So that's like a group. So like this year's like a group. And
That's one root system.
when you cut this off, then it just shoots off another one.
So then, like, so here's like a new one. I mean, like that's where you had cut it originally.
Yeah. And then that's where, okay, so no new one comes up. See, those are all like cut stems there, like.
And
that's where we cut it before.
And that won't make a new plant.
Not right now. It'll die off, and then it starts another new one. You give it some time, and give it probably 3 weeks, and there's gonna be a lot out here, I would say.
Say we'll probably be bailing for birthday, won't we? Hopefully before then.
Probably.
Get a little late to cut it if it's my birthday. Try to walk in spots that don't have alfalfa. Where can people find us later this month?
Farm Progress Show.
Farm Progress. In Boone, Iowa. You can go check out the blog, Chronicles of Kayla. It's got all our times between Salford and Massey Ferguson because we are going to be splitting our time between both booths. We'll be floating around. We have live Q&A stuff happening. I don't know what else. Do you know what else we have going on? I don't know, a lot of stuff. So go find us in Iowa.